Hi, welcome back to String of Pearls. We really appreciate you guys watching. So we go down in today's episode and check on the progress where they're starting to actually put things back together a little bit. So we're getting excited about all the work going on. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.
Out here, hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We're headed back down to the boat to check it out and see what progress was made during Thanksgiving week. It might not be much, but it might be much. I don't know. They might have gotten really busy and in a hurry and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. The last time we were down there, they had the front windows out, and I was in a hurry the last time I was there, so I didn't pay as much close attention as I probably should have. I'm gonna take my time a little bit more today and really kind of document the progress and where we are. We should be getting close to the cutting out phase and start getting to the putting back phase is what I'm hoping. I'm really hoping, actually. So we'll see. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll catch up with you in just a second when we get down to the marina. Here we are. Everything looks pretty similar. Boy, it's quiet down here on a Sunday. Oh man. Look, they've got this all taped off. Let's see what's going on. Oh wow, okay. So this is, they made a bunch of patterns, it looks like. There's some nice oak that they're doing something with. So let's see what we've got going up here. So on the front window, oh, that's solid. That's solid. So they've scarfed that back in. See how thick that is. So that's all scarfed in, especially right.
So I'm just referring to this angular cut. It may or may not be called a scarf.
Right there, see the scarf? See, that's how they do it. And it's sealed up with thickened epoxy. That's all new wood. So that reconstruction has begun. That's great. That's good news. Imagine we'll get around to this middle one. I guess he's got to look at that. That wood there. They left that window in. I wonder if they have already put it back. If they took it out, they must have taken it out and put it back. So I think it was out. And then this one over here, I had this pulled up so you could see it. All right, let's go down below and look. Let's see how much of the, holy cow, they got it all gone. All right, so they took every bit of that old beam out. How about that? They just said there's none of that old beam that's any good. Let's get rid of it. Which I think was the right thing to do. They got all the way over into this cavity, and then they just cut off those bronze bolts or screws, which I think that was smart. There's nothing for them to screw to. So here's where you can see, like, so this is inside the boat and that's outside the boat. It looks like they're patterning out how they're going to be coming back. Here's some wood, I guess, that they're working with here. So they got all that bad wood removed. That's great. That looks a lot better over there. Well, they're going to do a hell of a job, aren't they? So any bad wood that was here, they've gotten rid of. I'll cut it all back to good. And now we're just going to be working with good wood. Now here's what one of those early things. So if you look at these holes, so that is all teak from the top surface down to here. So the teak wood, and they've sanded all this. So the teak wood is still in really good shape up on that deck. It's still thick. That's at least an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter thick. And so he was telling me about that earlier, and how good that was, that the teak decks are still, now they're under fiberglass, which is fine, but at least they're still there, and they haven't rotted out or anything like that. So there's plenty of wood up here. And then I'm sure what they're getting ready to do, they may even be laminating it now, is they're going to come back across here with another really solid beam for support right across there. It's probably terrible filming, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go take a look in the back. I wonder why they have that box over the saw. I don't know. Good thing they have that plastic up. That's a little rain. Where are those from? Oh, that's some of those bed frames. Good thing they have that plastic up. It's raining. Okay. All right, back here. Let's see what they've done. Oh, did any of my lights work? No. Okay, so they've completely removed the floor all the way across, showing the keel and showing some water. Early on, we had some concerns about this tank leaking. Well, now that's still damp, so it makes you wonder if there's no leak right there. That wood is still wet. Makes you feel like there might be a leak right there in that corner. I wonder what they can do about that. Braze something up, because that's keeping all that wood down there wet. We don't want that. We'll have to address that. They've put in new frames there. So that's good. And they know what they're doing. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but they know what they're doing. I've still got to address this clamp, I think. Neat to see that though out in it, that floor. It looks like new wood. It looks like it's going to be some more new wood. Maybe they've done some of the same over here. I don't know if there's that much of an update. I guess so. Lots of little pieces of wood there. There's some old bad wood that came out. I think it's really neat to see the bottom of the boat. I mean, that's the bottom of the boat. A little bit of water in it. I'd like to get that water out of here. I think I know where it's coming from, so we'll get it done. Some kind of picture there of something. Okay. All right, well, that's about all from on board here, I think. Up here, they just got it all covered up so you can't really tell what's going on. That also keeps any rain out. See, she rubs up and down a little bit on the pilings. That's what the rub rail's for. You know, it's just a little overwhelming to think, how are we going to get it all back together and looking nice again? That's a lot going on back there, but they're definitely making progress, and I am encouraged. Okay, signing off from a Sunday. That's the latest on String of Pearls. We'll see if we can get you some more updates next week.